and mount up the guild perk.
Click the little toggles up top. There's a tab up top. Should be. Oh,
Yeah.
do you have a spec? Did you do a spec yet?
No, I haven't done. Well, it says blood.
You have to do your spec first because abilities are
Then blood. Beck acted his blood.
Oh man, these people when he comes back, they're gonna be so disappointed. We put him on this pedestal. No I'm kidding.
No, and I'm freaking out.
Poor Annie.
Yeah, I would just
He teleported me. The last place I remember being was in Purgatory, whatever that place was called. Not the mall, the shiny one.
Torghast?
Oh no, the one where you fight the jailer. That place.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where I remember logging out.
Oh.
Now I
Too
can't
funny.
find my mounts. I'm just gonna log out. You know what? I'm just done. I'm done.
No, we'll walk you through it.
That's right.
we'll
That's
get
right.
you through it, Annie.
Nobody move.
Your fan base is excited for your arrival.
Yeah, no pressure though, right? Poor Annie.
This little icon looks like a horseshoe. It's got everything. It's got collections, mounts, and everything.
Where? What button do I hit?
All right, I'm going to hop up to raid, folks.
Say.
Thank you so much. Happy Saturday, folks.
Hello.
Happy, happy, happy.
Right?
This is still up for not much longer, so please eat.
That's code for purse. Please eat.
And maybe one other.
Snow.
There's a red cauldron right here for the flasks.
There's the Annie.
Right?
I got a flask.
I blame Annie for our officer meeting going a little late.
G-kick.
Sure. Blame the new person.
Quote unquote new person.
Class is still up.
All right.
Still
Where's
new.
me? There we go.
I missed your DM speed.
We are missing a few folks here. Let's see.
I thought we were light too. A paladin somewhere.
I know Mary will be a bit late. But we're missing
Foxy's in.
Linar.
Foxy's in Disneyland.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
Agos isn't here either, but I don't think he can make it tonight.
He worked like for almost 20 hours straight, so he
Yep.
booked.
Yeah.
Okay.
DK Miketsu is sick.
Oh, okay. So we're a little heavy on heals, but once we get to Brood, we're going to need some extra heals. So I think we'll see how it goes. Worst case, I can always go ret.
I can go elemental, throw lightning around a little bit.
Okay, well, we got some options. Right. And before we begin, I just want to make a quick announcement. As you guys know, we have a mains only rule until AOTC is earned. But a few expansions ago, as we've already talked about, we have a nerf clause. So, extenuating circumstances happen, and, sometimes your main can get nerfed over the course of the season. Things can happen. And the reason why we put in this clause is so that way you're not stuck with this tune. And so Katra has evoked the clause, so to speak. He's spoken to the officers, and we have approved for him to switch his main. It's not something that we approve often because we don't want folks exploiting that clause as kind of a backdoor clause. We don't want folks, hopping on different tunes whenever they want and compromising the integrity of our raid team. So we do it based on extenuating circumstances, and we do believe that Katra does have extenuating circumstances. So we have approved this change. And so Katra, welcome on your Demon Hunter.
Thank you.
And Katra also has 1,000 Raider IO, and he met the numbers from last night. So he's checked all the boxes.
Who got nerfed? I know not to make that.
He was passable.
Passable.
And about this, we still gotta talk. We'll find some time. I won't have time after raid tonight.
Alrighty, folks. We're
You have
good.
potion cauldron?
We didn't even have a potion cauldron.
I mean,
At least one was not put down. Only flasks.
I think Karima said he had one. Or wait.
he had the flask one, I believe.
I had the flask.
Oh, okay.
That was the red one that was up.
I have an extra if anyone needs one.
I know Spell said he had one. He might be AFK.
I think it's making it right in front of us.
Yeah, I would have. Never mind. I would have put one or made one. Thanks, Bill. So I know we mentioned save them, but
All right, grab all your goodies, folks.
So was I not supposed to use it?
no.
Oh, no, that's perfect.
Thanks, Bill.
Very much appreciate it. And it takes a ton of mats to make those, folks. So keep those donations coming. Thank you so much.
Remember to lube up, folks.
Yeah, it's a little,
What
it's a little
donations?
pricey to get 3 stars.
You can donate herbs and other ingredients and such to the guild bank.
What if I don't have any herbs?
Alrighty, let's get going.
By the dealer.
First, you got the flask.
Do I have the flask? I do now. Thank you, thank you.
I thought I was about to say you forgot to eat, but you actually ate.
I know, right? Things are looking up.
Here we go.
Oh, shoot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty, let's list.
Tuned bus. AOE. Watch your step. Tuned bus. AOE. Tuned bus. Run out.
Everybody on Grim, on blue.
Tuned bus. Watch your step. AOE. Tuned bus. Run out.
Everybody on Quixie, on blue.
Watch your step.
Alright, kill the ads, avoid his charge, feed the boss.
Transition. Charging. Move.
Oh,
Charging. Move. Charging. Move. Charging. Move. Watch your step.
Oh, of course. Hey, Rob Norton, how's it going?
Watch your step. Taunt bolt.
Everyone on Skull on blue.
Taunt boss. Watch your step.
Good day, busy day. 4-wheel brakes, job, and change belts on my buggy. Oh my. Everyone on way? And did some MDI runs for the banner toy. Nice, good for you.
Watch your step. Collapse. Transition. Charging. Move. Charging. Move. Charging. Move. Charging. Move. Watch your step. Watch your step. Taunt boss.
Way to go, folks. Remember, if it's an upgrade for your main spec, go ahead and need. Everyone gets 2 need wins. After that, you have to either transmog or greed or pass. Pardon me. Do. Oops.
of mobs on. They hurt.
Me too.
Do I have? Okay. Still not working as intended. Go ahead and finalize your rolls there, folks. All right, there were no need wins there, folks.
Good thing I'm back. I'll take it.
No cloak drop, bro. Sorry.
I'm here for the mount. The last mount.
Don't remind me.
For those that weren't here during BFA, he showed up, I think, our last
one pull.
night for one pull on Mechatorp. We dropped him, and he got the mount.
Hang on, let me see if I can find it.
Nice.
Maybe he was just the lucky charm that we needed.
Maybe he has a horseshoe somewhere.
That's an option too. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I'm gonna go DPS.
Maybe the real mount was the friends we made along the way.
Is he a regulator?
I remember when you got that.
Goals for progression tonight. We're gonna get assassin boss down. That is the plan. So I've told everyone to make sure that they have the weak aura installed because we are struggling with raid awareness and Queen's Bane. So if we can just tighten those mechanics up, I think we'll be fine. And then off to Brood. And I've got my, where is it now? I've got my map, my egg route map, and my marking all the eggs. I look like that guy, or I'm kind of behaving like that guy from what's it called? Pacific Rim. You know, that crazy guy who has like maps and drawings everywhere. That's how I feel in preparation for this Brood fight. So that's our goals for tonight. If we can get Kyveza down, I will be very happy, and some good attempts on Brood. That'd be great.
Under the menu bar,
Great.
for your Warband Collections button. It's next to the book with the
Actually,
skull.
I need.
It looks like an upside down horseshoe.
It's a horseshoe.
Hit Shift P and go to the mount tab.
Thank you.
Much easier.
Wait, why wouldn't it be a right side up horseshoe?
Just a horseshoe.
Because you don't hang horseshoes the way that is, because then the luck runs out.
In-way, rain check. Cooksy.
Rental.
I'm going to switch to rep, folks.
Gonna put in louder too, I can't hear. Rental.
Maybe not this much.
Rental.
Actually, he's delightful. I'm lying. Hey, Kill, you'd be proud. I did tell everyone hello.
Yeah, did you?
Rental.
Got that.
You took a piece of me to the officer chat.
Feels a bit off. I like it overall, but I don't think it telegraphs mechanics well.
Yeah.
Oh, terrific. Well,
that's why the universe is.
Hopefully, we'll just get enough of a visual animation for folks to recognize that they have Queen's Bane and they need to get out. So, if at the very least it does that, I'll be happy.
I meant to let you know yesterday, Christopher Reeve Superman was on cable too.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh, dude. And then today it was Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Not cable anymore. I got rid of it with the
That season ending one was so bad.
What's that? Yeah, it was a good.
Rings of Power, the last one.
Yes.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, Eric started it this weekend.
You said it was bad? When Annie finds
Bad
his
as in
bounce,
good, like awesome.
when Annie finds his bounce and how to do his talent tree, I will watch.
Actually, we'll get purple out of there.
Guess what,
Any-
buddy?
Oh.
Better cue it
Egwin
up.
was freaking legit this week.
Shift P, and you can find your mounts under a tab. And if you just push N, you'll bring up your talent tree.
I got that. I was like, I remember that button.
Oh, Eric's gonna start Lord of the Rings.
Looks like you're watching something this weekend, Eric.
You better cue that up, bucko. Boy, it's all coming back.
Or Dead Bridge.
One.
Better make it to odd even channels first.
Let's see here. Actually, we're gonna
Am I
need.
what group am I in? If I'm in group 2.
Actually, I'm gonna make one more switch to the groups here.
You're kicking me, aren't you? You're kicking me out.
Oh,
Whatever.
Adios, amigos.
No, I just want to put another DPS in the evens because the evens have 3 healers. So you guys are a little shy on DPS. Okay, I'm gonna put Snow there.
Yo, Joe.
Okay,
Evens are
so
what?
we're gonna do odds. So groups 1 and 3 on purple, 2 and 4 on blue.
Purple?
Did I say purple?
Green?
Panties?
Yeah, they both start with a P.
Might want to get your eyes checked first, sir.
Right? I know. Okay, no more wine for purse.
Last week her voice, this week her eyeballs.
Right?
Right, Gummy
I'll
Bear.
take out the purple. There we go. And just to be transparent and clear here, folks, since I'm switching to Rhett, as we've already previously discussed, folks who need to do that based on the needs of the group have the choice on what they will be need rolling on. So I will still be need rolling on healing gear.
1 second.
Yep. It's one of those everyone has to see it once each phase, basically. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
One button at a time.
Everybody go to sleep.
I could put a pylon down.
I just want you to know how far back I am because I'm not ever going to pull a bracket as soon as possible. Maybe.
Alrighty, all good, folks? Okay, here we go. Make sure you're following your tanks, folks.
I wasn't even doing anything.
Way to go, practice.
You want it, Nipple?
I'll take it.
Blue, move over to the actual marker.
Stay here for the sparkle.
Watch your feet.
Oh, snaky.
I was disconnected.
Let's get Raz up, please.
I'll go back in.
Get on the blue tank. We'll just stay right here and take.
Stay away from lines. Watch your feet.
I will end up right around triangle.
If that big guy like me, oh, we didn't get our ad.
We got him.
Oh, we did. Ooh.
Watch your feet. Safe now.
Blue, come over to nipple so we're separated a little bit after the
Run away.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Correct.
Right here.
Oh.
Triangle.
Moving over towards blue.
And twinkle. Towards close. Interact one. Stay away from lines. Watch your feet.
My group will finish on about blue.
Go over to nip. Stop right away.
Twinkle. Towards close.
Get cut, you guys are really bit short, you got my far to go.
Stay away from lines.
Yeah, that wasn't as short as I wanted.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Your feet.
First, the even groups are down to DPS. Do you want someone
Yep.
from our group to go over to theirs?
Oh, we can't because of the debuff. Run away.
Alright.
Watch your feet.
We did not get one of our ads down. If we had ad.
I'll be on triangle for now.
And twinkle. Towards close. Interact.
Snow, you back?
Yes.
Okay, let's get Snow up, please.
Turn this one really fast.
Stay away from lines. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Could we have a rally if it's up?
Rally.
Gonna stay right.
Twinkle.
Okay, my group will go stay above blue. Or not.
Stay away from lines.
Alright, move.
Watch your feet. Run out. Watch your feet.
My group on green.
Ugh, goodness.
Safe now. One.
Run away.
Watch your feet.
Oh.
Oh, I'll go ahead and pop if it's safe. Reincarnate if it's safe to do so, folks.
And rental.
Most everybody's done.
Pretty much everyone's.
Okay. Go ahead, wipe it up. Hey, Trojans. What's Evoker class? I'll have to read up on that one. Geez, only one Death Knight, not a rogue to be seen. This is true.
One is working, one is on vacation.
And another one's on the bubble. So.
We gotta be res coming up or no? Release?
If you want, or you can just wait till somebody gets back to resi.
I will, only because
What's
sure
the
that
Evoker
people are
class? It's a dragon class.
further along.
Lots of
So
fun
I
to
can
play.
kinda like I'm lazy.
Their animations are so
are.
cool. And
It's okay,
not
both
just
you and I are right by the grey marker, so we'll be very much
not
enjoying
just a
each other
DPS class, but
Hey, Grim,
you
how's
can
it
also heal.
It's
And
good.
there's also what's
Alright,
called
is that
an augmentation
is that a
evoker,
whatchamacallit you got over there?
and it's basically a utility class.
I like what
So
you call
it
it. I'll take one.
positively augments the raid. It buffs
you
the
go.
raid. So
Thank
really,
you.
you know,
Hey, you
something
guys are
different.
missing out. Oh,
So
there's
you're kind of
Doctor.
a
Here, here's
hybrid
Doctor.
class, which is neat.
Watch out for the ads and brand.
Take your time. We're finishing up our candy bars.
Yep, they're very tasty. Oh, hey, Quixie, I see you over there.
Oh, Lace, here you go. Here's one.
Mm-hmm. No, it's all good to practice.
Stock your 50,000 DKB.
I see Enway.
Okay, quick, everyone release.
He's in way before the rest of us.
Feel that was a good one.
For the long run.
Thank you for the res. Sorry for being lazy.
There you go. I buffed everybody. Make up for my laziness.
Hey, Kill, what aura are you running?
Oh, I usually run devotion. I can change if you need
Nope,
me to.
I'll change it. You stay devotion. All
Sorry.
good. No, not at all. All right, folks, let's get into position. And those instead.
I'm powered up with a candy bar now.
I'm just glad somebody else, the practice pulled the last time. I'm just proud of you.
I thought that was me.
Can they function as a raid healer? Like the for the evoker class? Oh, for
But I
sure.
don't even know how I did it though, because I didn't press any buttons.
Yep, there's like a legit healing class for the evoker.
Oh.
Oh God.
I think Eric reached into my pocket.
I need to try that out.
Watch your feet. Stay away from lines. Safe net.
Oh shoot, I did not get that place right.
It's all good. They're good.
I kinda spaced out there, sorry about that. We'll finish on blue,
Watch your feet.
which is right where the ads are.
We're going to nipple or roundabout. And,
And gentle. Watch your feet. Stay away from lines. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Alright, my group will stay right about between blue and star.
Run away.
Watch your feet.
My group go to team. Stay right here.
My group going to star.
Your feet.
No, I have to take this.
Oh wait, sorry.
Watch your feet.
So you need backup.
Yep, I'm going back up a little bit.
The left hand first. Yep, left hand first. Cross.
Stay away from lines.
Did I run? What? This is that. What?
Watch your.
It looks like we split GPS, but still got it better. So.
Too soon.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Oh, let's get Snow up, please.
Oh, my group stay on Annie.
My group go to the circle.
And Jonathan. Stay away from lines.
The other one is way on the other side.
Yeah, and I shorted you. You'll be able to get to it.
Yep, got it.
Interact team. Watch your feet.
Burn this quarter fast.
Oh no, they're both up.
Got it.
We got it.
Ooh, good.
It's close, but we got it.
One.
Run away.
Watch your feet.
Yikes.
Watch your feet.
After the frontal, my group will move towards star.
Yeah, so my group stay on star after the frontal will move over.
Too close. Watch your feet. Stay away from lines.
Gonna short a little bit.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
You have a res available for grab.
Watch your
I do. Let's get Grim up.
My group on circle.
My group over to the box.
and Brunford.
To the frontal, and then we'll have to be, we're gonna move over to triangle.
Can we reach Grim?
Grim's on the back side. I can't.
I'm by panties, right?
Lines.
Okay, check his.
Bring this horror down quick.
Interact team.
Nice shot.
Well done.
Once alert spies will provide access to the barracks above.
Question
Only
about
three
that.
things dropped in the boss?
They must have been saved.
Do the tanks have to run out on that run out, or is it the tank stays in, or because I
If you
noticed
have,
that
I have like AMS, which blocks almost all of it. So that's why I don't run out when you see that happen. If you have a,
I do.
If you have a defensive that would beat up most of
Hey,
that,
Shorty.
you don't have to.
okay, gotcha.
And just to clarify, we have 19 people in the raid, so that means we're only going to be guaranteed 3 pieces, and we'll have an 80% chance that we'll get the 4th piece.
I blame Eric.
So no one saved. It's just, unfortunately, we were unlucky.
I blame Annie.
Annie, are you okay?
Are you okay, Eddie?
Okay, well that's strange. Why am I seeing So Desi got it with a transmog, but Opti rolled need?
There was 2 of them.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. It was kind of a weird, just a weird way. It's not very clear the way it's displayed though for that one. Alrighty, so Gratz, Abractus on your bracers and Opti on your chest piece. Abractus, chest. No, Abractus, bracers. Opti, chest. Did you have a long day, Shorty? Sounds like you might have.
Oh, I forgot to do first boss again. Are they gonna mail me my crests, or do I really have to go back?
No,
They don't mail crests.
Ugh.
they don't. I
No,
don't really
they-
know anything, but I always keep getting. I keep getting empty mails.
I mislooted. I've never got any mail from it, so I don't think you get mail anymore.
I'll
That's
get mail
strange.
saying,
You sh-
here's a stuff, but
should.
it's empty.
Just credit it to your account when it's currency.
They just send it to the paladins in the raid.
Will the body still be there if I wait till break?
Probably not, but when you get a empty mail that says we found currency, it's not going to be in the mail. It's just automatically credited to your account. For that card.
So you're saying don't worry about it. Like I had one of the those 8 or whatever.
The beauty that's up north is speechless. Pictures don't even do justice,
the only thing
right?
you won't get mailed to you is money and trash items.
I've gotten trash in the mail before.
Yeah. Trash items seems to depend if, like, especially if you do old school raids, you can pull trash onto the raid boss. You can get it then, and it'll be comical.
I think it's if the grade had a significant gold value, then you get it in the mail.
Or for transmog purposes.
Yeah.
No, all grades are transmog.
Do.
And that was a little bit difficult, that last boss fight, because usually I'm in Beeze's group and I'm following what he's saying without really thinking about it. And so every time he's talking, I'm like, okay, we're going here. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I'm with Arima, I gotta run back.
Yeah, I had that opportunity too a couple weeks ago. These has such a distinctive voice too. It's like really easy to know it's him that's talking.
Yeah.
His voice is therapeutic to me. It's really easy to listen to.
It's like.
Tell that to my wife.
I kind of died a little bit.
All good, we got you.
He's almost angelic.
Again, tell that to my wife.
Unless he's on the warp path trying to find what neighbors will set off fireworks on. He went nuts one night, and he didn't have push to talk, so he took storming in the house, and all we heard was beep 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 beep. It was
The smoke alarm went off, Shepard.
I concur with these.
Bees, remember that night?
I was two rooms away from the computer room too, and the mic still picks it up.
That's why I always have push to talk enabled. Just you don't want to hear me going off.
Alright, remember folks, blades to blue, your decimate to blue to get rid of the ghosts. Oh, what's going on here? There we go. Goodness, screwed that up.
3, 2, 1.
Blades to blue, blades to blue. Decimate in 3, take it to blue. Blades to blue. Okay, decimate in 2, take it to blue. Run out just a little bit.
So you go ahead and spare me one. I'll get next.
3, 2, 1.
Blades to blue, blades to blue. Decimate in 5, take it to blue. Blades to blue.
Ooh, we got one in melee.
Decimate in 5. Let's be creative with this one. Good shooting, Tex. Run out. Rally if we have it. Awesome.
3, 2, 1.
Blades to blue. Blades to blue.
Tuned bus. Death. Watch your step.
Decimating 2. Take it to blue.
Tuned bus.
Way to go, folks.
The captain's personal royal silk rings are at your disposal. Whisper the queen's name and they will carry you towards your inner sanctum.
So let's see here. We got.
I'm gonna need 1 second just to check out the trinket.
No problem at all. Congrats, Raz, on your tier gloves.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And looks like anyway you're gonna get those boots. Da, 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 da. And congrats, practice on the trinket. So bracers and trinket. Okay, we're gonna do Yasmin. Got 5.
Hey, Niz, my daughter really enjoyed the Formula One today.
Oh yeah, oh it's great.
She was on turn 17, 18, which was like on the S turns. It was really fun.
Oh, there was a lot of action there today too. It was crazy. Did you see the sprint race or
the sprint race?
The quali. Okay.
Quixie and
Yeah, it was pretty
spell.
pretty exciting sprint.
And we'll do
That track looks awesome. Like the drive
Eric.
must be amazing.
I'm gonna interrupt on this guy in the back.
Yeah.
interrupt on aisle 3.
Thank you, Mr. Angel.
Was it just for today, or is she going back tomorrow?
Just for today, I think. This guy does not like to come back over here, does he?
No, he does not.
Probably from Buffalo, New York. So ornery.
Ornery.
Be ornery too if you had to deal.
Okay, so healing cooldowns.
Okay,
we'll do it. All right, so for ads, first ad phase is going to be Yasmin and Inway. Second ad phase will be Quixie and Spell. Third will be Eric, and hopefully Yasmin, you'll have your cooldown ready to go.
I'll handle first one.
Did you get spell check in there first?
Yes, so Quixie and Spell will be the second.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
No, all good. I was scrambling to find my notes, so I probably wasn't very clear.
Spell check for me not hearing that.
Good.
Take those out, folks. Take him to Africa. Run away to break your tether. Okay, adds in 5. So this will be Yasmin and Inway. Take the big circles out.
I went the wrong way, Uncle Doc.
Dang it.
Get ready to interrupt and get ready to stack. Everybody in. Pop a health pot. Make sure you stay alive.
Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way.
Oh, good job, good job. Oh, what's going on here? Why am I way over here with my cursor? Where's my cursor? There it is. Goodness. Adds in 5. This will be Quixie and Spell. Remember, loosely spread on those folks. Take those to Africa. Okay, interrupts and stack soon. Stay alive when we have to stack. Do what you need to do. Soak, soak. Adds in 2. This will be Eric and Yasmin's. Let's get Raz out, please.
I got him.
You're awesome. As in 4, Quixie Spell. Do you guys have cooldowns?
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, I think I'm disconnecting. Are you guys? No?
Nope.
No, I'm back. Okay. That would have been very bad. Eric, do you have a cooldown?
I do not.
Inway, do you? Perfect.
That's like barely 16 seconds.
That should be about perfect. Everybody in?
All your defenses.
Take those to Africa. Adds in 5.
I disagree.
Good job.
Great job.
Great, groovy, grand.
Are we taking break at next boss?
As soon as we finalize loot here, we'll take break right now.
Alright.
Bro.
I've only killed 4 bosses, right?
Oh, yes, Mary, absolutely. Go ahead and finalize your loot selections there, folks. Thanks, Shorty. Gratz Grim on your helm.
Who was second on the wrists?
That would be Thalen.
Thalen, is that an upgrade for you, buddy?
And Gratz Katra on your tier shoulders.
He has crafted 612.
Okay.
So yes and no.
Well, he's probably
Crafted or
crafted.
spot.
Yep. I need to get those.
He can make them on his own.
Really?
Yep. Deal shot. Or deal out.
All right, folks, I'm going to throw the break timer here.
You gonna do it
You
after we
should
probably
probably stop pulling trash then.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
We won't pull any more trash. This is the only pack we'll pull.
Oh, good.
As long as some track here doesn't fly into another.
I'm not here. I'm not here right on my drive there.
Everyone go out to the hallway on our break, just so the wanderers don't come down and aggro anyone.
All right, see you guys in 5.
The Wanderers.
I go around and round and round.
Just follow Kool-Aid, man.
I roam from town to town, and I'm as happy as a clown. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yes.
You know that song you talked about before that you guys did a study on? You whatever you like.
Yep, TI's whatever you like. Yep.
That's a dirty song.
I know it is.
I was listening on Spotify the other day. I'm like, what?
Braxis, what's your question about Rune Quest? Sorry, Phil, just continue.
I had 0 when we started. We killed 4 bosses, and I only have 30, so I guess I forgot to loot them on the boss. Is it still out there somewhere?
They'll mail them to you at the end of the raid.
Heroic Nerub-ar
Any raid currency that isn't gold.
What do we got here? We got
gets mailed to you. If you don't loot it.
practice,
And you know, either one
bracers, and trinket.
The
Oops, that's not what I want to do.
The Valor Stones get mailed to you. You will not
Opti,
always see them in your mail. You might
chest,
see like a
raz,
little thing from the post office, and it's like from the
gloves,
postmaster, and it says, "We've received this currency in the void," or some such silly RP such saying.
oh shoot! Anyway,
But when you get that, it's just automatically credited to you.
Grim, Helm,
I would like a second back.
Yeah,
Katra,
same.
tier, shoulders. Okay,
Fresh cookies
there we go.
and a summoning thing, and then I'm
Oh
back.
yeah.
One more quick on the summon stone.
Those who have leveled out, question. Do you, are you able to go straight to TWW when you're level 60, or you need to go through Dragonfly first?
Level 60? I think that'll wait till 70.
Yeah, at 60 you'd have to go through something else to hit 70.
Okay, so you have to do 70.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, be right back.
Whenever you guys are willing or around, if I get some back with one.
The closet never officially got summoned for late.
Right, Gil?
Yeah.
And just to clarify, it was for my grade 12 class, so not not a younger class.
Yep.
But they have the same reaction. They're like, "Oh my goodness, I didn't realize this song was so terrible." I'm like, "Well, that's why it's important to analyze the lyrics."
Yeah.
And the reason why we studied that song in particular is because it was the number one song. Like at the time, it was the number one song on the music charts. And so part of my lesson was, okay, this is a commentary on today's relationships. Like this says something about who we are and, how we consider relationships to be transactional. Like this is a problem. So it was really eye-opening for them, which was great.
That's good. That's good.
Wait, relationships aren't supposed to be like that?
Oh my gosh, that song. That's good.
And the worst part, like, have you seen the video for that song?
There's no, but I mean, I can go do it.
Oh, no.
The entire Ray to do an essay on that video.
No, it's all good. But Kill, the worst part is the video. Like she's actually daydreaming. Like this is her dream guy, right? So like what does that say about a female psyche? This is your dream guy? Like you're going to be objectified and purchased? Come on, ladies, So it was a good lesson. But yeah, I wouldn't have shown that we wouldn't have studied that song if it was like a younger class.
What song is that?
It's T.I.'s Whatever You Like. You can have whatever you like. That one.
Uh-oh.
It's an if-then statement. You can have whatever you like if.
Are you sure that song wasn't written by Diddy?
Yeah, right.
Oof.
Goodness.
Are we going there?
I mean, he's a rapper.
Hopefully, for not
Is
much
he
longer.
though? I mean,
Yeah.
the last time he put out a song was a really long time ago. Didn't you think he's really just a kind of not a cool guy?
He's a producer now. Yeah.
Criminal now.
Yeah,
He's a dirtbag. Yeah.
He's a dirtbag.
Grim, can you throw up a closet?
Yeah, I can throw up another closet.
So we're down 20-0 to Georgia. Archie Manning is in. Is he gonna be the hero? We'll have to see.
This is, so you're gonna have to forgive me. Is this your perfect season team?
Well, they are perfect, but it's college, so.
Oh.
They're ranked number 1 in college football right now, and that's where my daughter graduated. So I'm kind of with them.
Yes, man.
And my link's tied up.
You're off nighty night, shorty. Take care.
For game 5,
Who's your team in college?
Longhorns.
I want to apologize for the coach we sent to you.
He's been doing pretty well. I like the Longhorns and the Gophers. I have 2. One with my heart, the other one kind of with my heart.
I think I referred to your last coach.
Yeah. Sarkeesian's been doing pretty well for us. He's been here 2 years now. And we have Peyton and Eli Manning's nephew is our quarterback. He just stepped in because Quinn Ewers, I think, got injured. Or maybe he pulled him, I don't know. I was too busy.
My damage is pretty crappy there.
He's.
Okay. Keep checking the draft.
Because his licorice ice cream is really good, actually.
Oh my god, that's so awful. I want licorice ice cream so bad now, and I can't get it. It's terrible.
He sent you some?
Did he send you some?
I seen a picture of it, and you can't tell a lot by the picture, but just because I know it's licorice ice cream, I'm being a little like, oh yeah, it's gotta be.
Welcome back.
Sorry, but no.
Yeah, I'm with Grim on this one.
What?
Well, you two can be wrong, and you can still be our friends, so that's fine.
I'm
not
sorry,
I'm
third,
so 3 doesn't make it wrong. 4.
Well, so we've got at least 2 that said good, that it looked good, so I'll be a third on the look good. So you're still wrong.
I mean, I will concur it can look good, but
what are you talking about?
What are we arguing about?
Licorice ice.
Licorice ice cream.
I mean, we can devolve into the pros and cons of the mugs.
Oh, we're gonna do Assassin first, folks.
I mean, I hear guild leadership yucking people's yum, so that's like, just equivalent of more dots,
I think there's a rule that you're not allowed to talk about licorice ice cream in guild chat.
Phil, I was saying the picture of the licorice ice cream looks really good, but I said it's really just a picture. You can't get the flavor of it, but
I will admit the picture looks really good. And
I didn't even pretty the picture up.
I'm assuming if I liked licorice, I would probably like your ice cream.
I got a live action video of it actually being churned. It was like 30 seconds long. I was like, oh, this is delightful.
Well, you kind of pretty pictured up when you added the food dye. Came up black, not brown.
Was that on Spells OnlyFans?
It was
great.
You've had that out?
My dad sent me a message being like, why are you making concrete?
Oh.
I mean, I think I'd rather try eating that.
Now your beet pasta that you posted. Heck yeah.
That was actually really good.
And
hey, that was right before Snow posted the pictures. I thought she did that. I'm like, well, it looks really good still.
I mean, to be fair, it's probably hard to beat it.
Tomorrow we're doing curried carrot and leek soup.
Oh.
Actually, that sounds really good, though.
Yeah, I'm making lentil soup tomorrow.
Did you guys see what he said?
I love lentil soup, bees.
Opti says he wraps fruit roll-ups, ice cream and fruit roll-ups.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah,
lentil TikTok trend.
It was a
Yes.
TikTok trend.
And that's where I got from it. It was amazing.
Lentil soup purse is one of my favorites.
Yeah. In Costco, I don't know if you've seen it or if you've already had it, but they have a really good lentil soup. It comes in a box, and there's like 12 individual servings. Like 12 cans. You just crack open.
We make lentil tacos.
Oh.
They're really good.
Yes.
I do a Thai curry lentil.
I feel like we need to have like a lentil cooking challenge this one.
I don't know that I've ever had a lentil.
Does anyone else get sad that we kill those guys hanging off the edge and we don't
Nope.
get the
Kill's like, nope.
If you click it just right and you have loot, you'll still loot it.
I say goodbye.
Yeah, how many BOEs were lost with nobody looting them?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We already got
That's
our
not my
BOE
luck.
for this season.
I wonder if they made it to where those ads can't drop BOEs.
Oh, it's this one.
I'll drop a feast here in a second when we get everyone here.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, it's time to reloop.
Time to relube, and I do trust that everyone has the weak aura.
Yep, I have things popping up all over, and I'm not used to it yet.
Feast going down over here by the big Torin Odasa.
We go up.
Did I put those down wrong? I thought it was tank on nipple.
That's okay. It was star. All good.
Okay.
It's nipple on normal.
We initially.
Yes.
Last week we did star.
Yeah, the weak aura is in the resource channel, folks. That's the one that we were talking about last night. So it provides really good visual notifications of when you have Queen's Bane, because that's really what we're struggling on, folks, is just raid awareness and Queen's Bane. So when you get Queen's Bane, you have to be running out of the hexagon and be mindful of where your orbs are going to hit. Don't hit folks with your orbs. Otherwise, you're just spreading the disease, spreading the damage, and causing more trouble. And remember, if you get targeted... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Don't mind the same pieces down. Everyone's good.
Sweet.
Resource.
And remember, when you get targeted by the red laser beam, let's say it's coming from blue, ideally, you want to be where Skull is. You don't want to be to the wall, because then we can't get behind the next ad that's going to be casting the laser beam. So you just want to run past the source of the laser beam, which if it's coming from blue, it's going to be at Skull.
Just to emphasize the other half of that, the placement of the portals, which is what you're getting behind, is also very important, because those are placed back, person's running farther back, etc., etc.
And if you're always running to the source of the laser beam, then you're placing the you're placing the portals pretty much where they already are, so that way they're not all over the place. So we can keep the pattern that we have. It's just the hexagon's going to be widening, if that makes sense.
Is that the Nebula Palace? TWW
Yes.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all you do is you copy the string, and then you go into weak auras, press import, copy paste, and then press OK.
And then we go to the slug dude. So it works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be critical for all the bosses moving forward.
So just to refresh people's memory, you get Queen's Bane by either being targeted by assassination, which is the portal that we have to put on markers, Twilight Massacre, which is the red line mechanic, or if you get caught in someone else's red line. And if you get Queen's Bane, like Bruce said, you gotta take that out and deal with your orbs.
Well, let's roll out.
Okay.
Are we splitting healers like last week?
We are. So melee to the right of Skull. So melee will be on the boss with the tanks, and that'll be on Star. And then range is on the left-hand side. In terms of healers, go ahead.
Is that by grouping, or is that is group 1 over here with melee?
No, it's just melee on Star, range on the left-hand side of the Skull. And then in terms of healers, we're going to have Inway and Quixie on melee, and we're going to have Yasmin, Spellcheck, and Eric on range. Alrighty, as soon as Snow's ready, we're good to go.
You up your flask. All set. All right. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I do not leave witness.
Okay, let's lust. Remember, assassination goes to purple, green, blue, furthest away from Star.
Towards first.
your step.
Move to skull, move to the center. Let's gear Raz up.
Got him.
Back to star.
Twin force. Stay away from lines. Dodge.
Skull, head to middle. Go ahead and pop. Okay, red laser beams out, folks. Take them out to your marker and just a little bit behind. Okay, we have too many down. Let's wipe it up. Remember, if we position those portals correctly, we won't have to move once we move to center. All the suck-ins are going to cancel each other out.
I use the reincarnates. I don't have a soul stone anymore.
Don't release, don't release, don't release. Eric can reincarnate, so don't release, folks.
I got a question. So with the portals that are winding up in the middle, that means someone didn't go to the appropriate space when they had the ring around them?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Not the ring, the line. There's a line that points towards somebody, and the people didn't move from the point.
Thank you.
Sure thing.
And then when I got the line on me, the thing I had to get past was pretty much at the wall, which I can fire rush over there, so it's not a big issue, but other people might have a really hard time getting over there.
So they shouldn't, I know it was at the wall, not disputing, but they shouldn't be. So like Burst said, if you get it and your thing is, let's say you're going to orange, that's where your red line is leading, the person who got the portal in the first place, that created the portal you're running to, should have run it right to orange. If they didn't, then it's going to hurt you, which is unfortunate, but they run it to orange, you step back, and it should be right here. So for that round, whoever got that one ran it too far, like, let's say again it was orange, I don't know which color it was. They ran it like probably out here, I'd imagine, from what you're saying. That's too far back.
To clarify, Grim, if you're back on orange and you see where Skull is right now, if Skull had a line and ran it out to here, the portal would be right around where I'm jumping. So we have to be kind of close.
Yeah, like you guys don't want to move that much. You just want to move as little and as close to the thing as you possibly can without dying to it.
And just to be 100%, the rings that are leaving the portals and the lines are two different debuffs, correct? They're not in any way related?
Right.
They're two different mechanics that both lead to Queensbane.
Yeah, they're different mechanics, but they are related in that they will give you Queensbane, and they are both things that are intricately tied to each other.
And what people might be getting confused about is when we say you're dropping portals, actually what you're doing is you're dropping the clone, and the clone makes the portal. It's just easier to say you're dropping the portals. So when you get the line and get hit by the line, you're dropping the next clone, and then the clone makes the portal, and then rinse and repeat.
All right, folks, let's do it.
Remember, 4% last week. It's a little more oomph.
That's right.
Fort, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, assassination in 5. Those are the portals. You're taking it to purple, green, or blue.
Green.
Purple, green, or blue.
Twin force.
Perfect. Orbs are about to appear. We're going to head to Skull.
Dodge.
Everybody in the middle. Back to Star. Rinse and repeat.
Tools close. Stay away from lines.
Watch your feet.
Watch your step.
Skull.
This thing is a minute. It's distracting.
Back to Star.
Ooh.
I got your bees.
Ooh.
Dodge.
Watch your step.
To Skull. To the middle.
Transition.
Okay, intermission here. We just need to survive. Remember, be mindful of your laser beam.
Line on you.
Okay, let's go ahead and wipe it up. Now, if we perform the mechanics perfectly and we get to the Harden Rage, then unfortunately that means we don't have enough DPS. We don't have enough output. And if that consistently happens, then unfortunately we have to look at numbers and we'll have to trim. That's the Harden Rage. There's nothing we can do. That's the indicator that says it's an output issue. So if we're performing the mechanics perfectly and we get to the Harden Rage, then it means we just don't have enough output. So I just wanted to be clear and upfront with everyone. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but that's what it means.
You'll adopt you.
Did they not put upgrades in this raid? Like a position to do your upgrades?
Oh, we're gonna releasing?
Yeah,
They're
apparently I
half two.
didn't
Some
get.
of us are running back already.
Yeah, I thought I got spell check with the soulstone, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I did it before we were going into a very lengthy re-explanation.
Make sure I put a red button down too this time.
Maybe you killed my soul.
Oh, did I get your kill?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Oh,
I
good
was
catch,
like,
Ray.
I don't think I got anyone, but I went.
Hey, at least you
He's
didn't
not
fly
used to
across the
being
road.
worried.
Katrin, no worries. You have very good raid awareness, and you know when you make a mistake, you own it. So there's no worries.
Thank you.
Crap! I should have repaired.
Since we have a little pseudo break here, I'm also just going to point out to range that for the 90% of this fight, if you don't have a thing on you and we're not in pie slice mode, you can just hang out in the middle. If everybody does the mechanics correctly, you only get pulled around a little, and when it pulls you around on its own, like the portal's moving you around, you can still cast. So, I mean, I know some casters have better movement, some have worse, but all of us have some kind of cast things where you can't cast while moving. Take advantage of the mechanics. Use them to your advantage.
Gina still need a repair bot?
Oh, that would be great. Thank you.
I feel like the mechanics are taking advantage of me. I'm just saying.
Oh, I didn't see Chiefs go down.
You are not ranged, sir.
Oh, wait a minute. Why is this not?
Also, as a note, when you hear Perska say go to the middle, if you have Queensbane, that doesn't mean you. You will release your Queensbane and then go to the middle.
Cookies,
Fort,
please.
Fort, please.
Cookies are going down by blue.
Thank you.
There we go. Thank you.
Yep, yep.
There we go.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Thanks for the list. Okay, portals to purple, green, and blue.
Tuned boss. Watch your step.
Okay, to middle.
Dodge.
Can we get Lathap, please?
That was my bad.
Okay, back to star.
Tuned boss.
So many things going off
From what?
this week or
Oh, I only have one. To the middle?
I have full to the right, then I have orbs in the middle, and then it has me down
Can
and
we
like
keep Discord clear, please?
Back to star.
Tuned boss.
Oh, do I got Queensbane?
Dodge. Watch your step.
To the center.
Transition.
Okay, pizza slices.
Line on you.
What kind of top?
Line on you.
Should we just wipe it here?
Yeah, let's wipe it up.
Stacked for now.
Raz, are you running other add-ons?
no, all this came up when I downloaded that thing.
Because the only thing that
Counter
pops.
to the left of whatever somebody's doing, a timer, and then it'll say dodge to the right, and then it'll come up orbs in the middle. Like whatever Grim is doing now in rain, there's a counter. So that must be the portal counter.
All I was seeing there was pull to the right.
Like I downloaded the one that just updated today, and I'm not getting any of that additional notifications.
The thing that was on me is Queensbane. The thing that I was giving a little shout above my head, 1, 2, whatever. That is when I'm going to spawn my clone, and I step away. Then I will get a Mercedes symbol, and I believe I will also get something after that. Counts down to when I release balls out of the 3 points, which is why you want to stay away from the middle as ranged and as melee, because you release those, the balls hit people, they get Queensbane, huge amounts of damage, all bad, we die, we wipe.
I wasn't seeing that on my screen.
You were seeing that too, Odessa?
No, I was just seeing pull on the right hand side. The only thing I saw was pull on the right hand side at that point.
Is that when you had Queensbane?
No, I'm talking about when he was saying he saw his screen was full. All I saw on the right hand side was pull. I didn't see anything on my left hand side.
What I would suggest is go into your weak auras res, look at what's there, and delete you might have like two, because sometimes weak auras is wacky when you import. You might have two of the same things. Delete both and re-import it. And obviously, if you have three of them, delete all of them, just saying two, because.
And all you need to do is just right click on the weak aura and choose delete. And delete all. Like delete all. Like there's an option, delete all families.
Groups and children.
Yeah,
and something
that's
like
right.
That.
I have some of that we was talking about on my screen, but my screen's so large that it's out of the way. It's not in my face. If he has, I don't know if you have a smaller screen, but if I could see that being a problem, if you have a smaller screen, it'll go squished up.
And, I'm not sure what is killing people early. I just, it would give us a lot better chance. If you're dying and you don't know what's killing you, try to check out your log on your, what tells you what happened to you, and try to look up, even during this week, if you don't have time to do it tonight, to try to understand what mechanic and how that works, because we're losing people a lot early, and that matters later on. Whereas if we have battle roses just in case, it's better.
And use your health pots and your cookies.
And looking at the logs from last week, we had almost a near perfect pull. So I know it was toward the end of the night, but it was really good, and we hit the enraged timer. But we can do it, guys, gals.
Queen's Bane killed me. It was on me and it killed me.
Use your cookies, use your pots. We need everyone to stay alive.
I just used a cookie, and then I was trying to get to the pot.
We also watched the early pulls.
4, 3, 2, 1. I do not leave witnesses. 3, 2, 1. Toward us.
Good job with portals.
Watch your step.
To the center.
Dodge.
Let's get res up, please. Back to star.
Toward us. Stay away from lines. Dodge.
One go through.
Back to center. Oh.
Run out.
Back to star.
Run out. Toward us. Stay away from lines. Dodge. Watch your step.
To center. Back to star.
Somebody was behind me and did drop the portal, so it was up against the wall. But we
Okay,
got lucky
pizzas.
because
Line on you.
Back to star.
Three, 2,
Assassinations.
toward us.
Good job.
Watch your step.
To the center. That's perfect. Perfect placement, folks. Let's get... Back to star.
Toward force. Stay away from lines. Dodge.
To the center. Back to star.
Toward force. Stay away from lines. Dodge. Watch your step.
Okay, be careful here. Okay, we have too many folks down. Let's wipe it up.
Transition.
Just real quick, can somebody walk me through? So when you get the command to get out and you've got the blue, you're glowing blue, that means you're going to drop a portal. Is that correct?
No, that means you have Queen's Bane.
Okay, what indicates you're going to drop the portal? It's like a large, because I've never gotten, I feel like I just dropped the portal and I just had that blue.
It's called Assassination.
I think it says run out, maybe.
Queen Bane tells you to run out. The portal tells you to run to the red arrow or run to your target. And that's where you'll look for the big red arrow pointing right at you.
And you
Just-
don't have time to think. I screwed up both times I've gotten it.
Just to re-emphasize, you're not. So we are saying you're dropping a portal. You are not actually dropping a portal. You are dropping the thing that creates the portal. So if you're looking when you move to, like, when you getting out, oh, there's not a portal there. Yeah, there is not going to be a portal there. There'll be a big shadowy clone thing.
And when
That
you
creates
get when you get targeted by the assassin, it'll be a big purple circle around you.
But what people are not seeing is the line is pointing toward them, but it doesn't go all the way to them, so they don't see it, so they're not moving. And that's what's killing us.
Yes, because
I'm
that
just trying to
creates...
figure out if I just messed up with what I did. I glowed blue, it said run out, I ran out. And then I got the Mercedes-Benz thing and made that where it wouldn't hit anybody. Did I do something wrong in that regard?
Nope, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Does Melee just not get the dropping portal thing?
If
You
there's
do.
enough.
I also do want to clarify that yes, most of that is perfect. The only qualifier I would say, because I also didn't see it, and I missed it if you said it, is you want to run behind a previous portal. So the blue, purple, or triangle for the most part. Once we get past the first transition, as Hayde was mentioning, I think 2 weeks ago, we're going to get portals that are going to have to go on pretty much all of these, because we'll just get so many people that get the initial debuff that just creates the shadow spawn, that we will have more than just those three, which is fine, because again, the portals pull equally. So if we're all doing that mechanic, we just equally get pulled in those directions, and it kind of mellows out, so that we might be slightly closer to one side, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Sorry to sound like an idiot, but my question, you know the big blue, the big purple blue things that sit on the ground that do the gravity stuff, right? That's what I'm referring to as a portal.
Correct.
What indicates you're going to drop that?
Big purple circle around you that says Assassination.
It's just that and all our polls I've never gotten one, so okay. Thank you guys.
No problem. All right, let's go.
Grant, can you drop cookies to Johnny Ed?
Thank you.
Give me a second to run over and soulstone stuff. Good to go.
Five, four, three, 3,
Take those out.
1. Tuned boss. Watcher.
Move to the center.
Dodge.
Okay, let's wipe it up.
Run out. I got the button. Run out.
Yeah,
Super.
when you
Don't
drop
really
the portal, you'll always get the Queen's Bane right after. So drop the portal and then stay on the outside, but go sort of halfway between the two portals that are next to you. Just chill out there until your thing goes off, and then you can get sucked into the middle.
Do not be returning to the group before your Queen's Bane goes off.
Is that what just happened?
It was.
Yes.
So we had people who had assassination, which is the purple circle around them. They went to drop their ghostly image, which creates the portal, and then they immediately ran back into the group. Because remember, if you get assassination, you're going to get Queen's Bane thereafter. So you have to stay out in Africa, let Queen's Bane go off, and then go in.
Incoming summon opti.
Sounds good.
Also, thank you, Grim.
I just does what you tell me, sir.
I didn't tell you to do it,
McFlurry.
I asked you.
Haven't seen him
Yeah, I said
I
please.
just
in a long
does
time.
what you asked me to do, sir.
Oh, spell check is the guy that says if he says please, it means he's asking. And not
I love you still. Not want to tell somebody to do something.
You just expect them to do it. Gotcha.
I would expect them. If I expected him to do it, and I wouldn't have to ask him.
Now I want to make flurry.
Right.
Focus, please.
Here we go.
licorice McFlurry.
5,
Gonna make creme brulee this tomorrow.
2, 1. My secret lies with you.
Assassins in 3. Drop your portals. Stay. Wait till Queen's Bane goes off, and then return to the group.
Watchers.
To the center.
Dodge.
Perfect, folks. Well done. Okay, back to star. Rinse and repeat.
Tuned boss. Stay away from lines. Dodge. Watch your step.
To the center. Back to star.
Oh, I didn't get far.
Stay away from lines. Dodge.
Got a million that time.
Stay.
To the center. If we can get skull up.
I got him.
Thanks, Quixie.
Transition.
Okay, pizzas. Pizzas and laser beam. Cookies, health pots. Oh. Okay, back to start. Assassination in 5. Take them out. Stay put. Wait for Queen's Bane to go off. Then return to the group.
For death. Watch your step. Dodge.
Okay, head to the center. That was perfect. Back to star. Take your lasers out, folks.
You gotta hit in the middle, so you gotta step out if you have Queen's Bane.
Watch your step.
Okay, back to star. Take those out, folks.
Stay away from lines. Dodge.
Remember, when you get targeted by the laser beam, you're going to get Queen's Bane as well. Go ahead and pop spell check if it's safe. We'll just continue playing it out. Okay, pizzas and laser beams. Help with your healers, folks. Remember, if you get below 10%, you're going to be executed.
Yeah, I popped and basically got assassinated right away.
Oh, that's okay. No worries.
That's why I was holding off on it.
Gotcha.
We got a res in 5.
I can honk if needed, but
Yeah, let's honk, and if we can lay of hands, Eric, that would save from an assassination.
Marked for death.
We wipe it. Point.
Yep, let's go ahead. Okay, let's get one more attempt before we take a break.
Dodge.
And Odassa can reincarnate, so don't release, folks. Don't release. Don't release. Oh, perfect. Yasmin can too. Perfect. Don't release. Don't release, folks. And I know this goes without saying, but the more people hit with Queen's Bane accidentally means they have to run out, which means it's a DPS loss. And we can't afford that. All right, lube up. Last attempt for break here.
everyone should need a soul lock rock at this point.
Yeah, dead DPS is no DPS. Dead heals is no heals.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people just DPSing while backing up instead of actually moving to positions properly.
And that's going to be really critical for the next fight too. Like, mechanics will be super important. Learning the route will be super important over DPS to start.
Yep, move first, then DPS.
3, 2, 1. I do not leave witnesses.
Assassination in 5. Take those out. Hang tight. Wait for Queen's Bane. Return.
1. Taunt burst. Marked for death.
Oh my god.
Too far away. Watch your step.
To the center.
Dodge.
Let's get Raz up. Back to star. What was that, Raz?
Pick it up with the lines or whatever.
Watch your step.
To the center. to star.
Oh man.
Tool close.
I've seen that.
Lines. Dodge. Watch your step.
To the center. Okay, pizzas and laser beams.
Line on you.
Cookies and health pots. Back to star. Assassination in 5. Take them out, wait for Queensbane, then return.
3, 2, 1. Tool close.
To the center.
Dodge. Run out. Tool close. Stay away from lines. Dodge. Watch your step.
Cookies, health pots. To the center. Back to star.
Run out. Tool close. Stay away from lines. Dodge.
Nope.
Watch your step.
Back to center. Pizza and laser beam soon.
Transition.
Cannot reach you here.
Cookies, health pots. Do what you can to stay above 10%. In 20 seconds, let's get Grim. Back to star. Assassin in 5. Take them to the markers. Stay put. Wait for queens. Come back.
1.
Who do you open?
We got Grim.
Watch your step.
To the center.
Dodge.
Devouring darkness, quick and painless.
Back to star.
From everywhere. Executed. Shredded.
Stay away from lines. Dodge.
Executed.
Watch your step.
That was better, folks. That was better. Okay, let's wipe it up and we'll take a break and then we'll come back here. Grab a snack, grab a bevy, stretch your legs.
Can I make a quick suggestion before we go out?
Sure.
So, if all the portals are dropped at the markers, as they're supposed to, it makes it really easy when you have the portal. And when Purse says run to the middle, you don't actually have to do anything. So you go to the point, you drop your portal, you take 4 steps left or right so that you're not right on the portal. And the timing is such that you don't have to actually do anything. Don't even move. your Queensbane will go off, it'll shoot off outside the middle part, and you'll get sucked into the middle. All will be good. So you don't need to panic. You don't need to, you literally don't have to do anything. Just be positioned correctly, and the game does the mechanic for you.
Yeah.
You got it.
That's what I've been saying with the portal sucking. Like the gravitational force on them pulls you where you need to be. If everybody else is doing the mechanic correctly, you don't need to move.
And it's doubly so for the Queensbane mechanic. So maybe, I don't know, maybe instead of saying like to the middle, let's maybe stop saying that, because it just happens. I don't know.
Well, it would only just happen to the folks who have the portal mechanic. Those who don't still need to go to the middle.
But it's the mid too.
Yeah, like
well,
the only
I
people that
suppose
wouldn't want to be sucked in would be the people that have Queensbane. The tanks will also get sucked in, and the boss will go. Yes, it's better if the tanks themselves are aware of it, but melee are going to follow the boss. Range should already be in the middle for that fight. Like, we should basically live in the middle. Maybe not the dead middle, just to make it easier to run out with blinds and whatnot.
I just want to make sure that folks are moving away from, like, if folks are too close to the portals, they're going to get sucked in.
Yeah, that's fair.
So.
I think it's fine that she says it. I just think people need to be aware if they have the debuff to not run in the middle.
It's just a hard thing mentally to do when the raid leader says do this, and you're like, okay, but that's not me. Don't do that. You know, when you're in the heat of the action.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not always like, anyway, or maybe it's just me.
No, it's not just you. When I'm healing, I try to get in range with the melee, and if I have Queensbane, I have to make a conscious effort to not bring my butt into that hex.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It is. There's a lot going on.
During the path phase, is anybody healing people outside the Pentagon here?
It's continuous with that. I can't speak for everyone, but I'm sure it's continuous heals. Like, it's insane the amount of stuff that we have to do.
I pop healing Tide Totem every single time right in the middle, and I start chain healing and rip knighting. So if you're not getting healed, I apologize, but I'm trying my best, man.
You also shouldn't be outside the Octagon period at any point during pie slices.
Why is that?
Because there's no debuffs going out for that, other than line.
It's wider the further you go out, so just be a little bit.
It's also, no, it's less lines. You're not hitting other people with your lines out here.
Well, I'm also purposely, I'm standing in the back on purpose to get people that are far away from the middle.
I have a little trick that might help with the pie slices. Don't wait. As soon as the pie slice, the band disappears, get into that section as soon as you can, because if you do get
I got no problem with the slices, but I'm having to use three different, a health pot, a healing pot, and a cadaver, just because I'm taking damage from the lines and stuff, my own lines, not somebody else's.
So the thing is, with if we're all in, like from here in, it makes it much easier on the healers. We don't have a healer that's having to try to heal someone who's way back here, whatever.
Out in space.
And then, because they're having to heal melee, then they're also having to turn around and move to heal someone who's out here. So I definitely agree with,
See, I just thought we broke up the healing. I thought we had a healing group for Amelia, the healing group for.
We do.
Not
range.
for that big.
But if we look at the healing numbers, like Quixie is almost pulling 1,000,000 K heals, right? And Eric is pulling 8K, and Spellcheck is pulling just shy of 8K. So they're pumping and they're working hard.
Also, the healing split is for non-transition phase when people are going to be on one half or the other half of the octagon, not during the pie phase.
And one thing, during that transition phase, we're using our pots, our stones or cookies, our healing, whatever we can do to try to stay up, to get you guys healed up.
Another thing with that, sorry, Harino, just really quickly, and then we're not battling a shield during that phase. The more important thing you can do is stay alive. Yes, get DPS if you can. If you can't, stay alive. There is no shield that we're popping. It will go away on its own.
So what I was gonna say, to Snow's point as well with the moving ahead of time. So like say there's a pie slice that comes right here, and you know the edge of it is right. Let's say it's right down this line here as it's going out. So that if you start off right here, you can just immediately, as soon as that pie slice is off, go right back over here. Yeah. And as soon as the pie slice for where you were just before is gone, you move right back here. So you're literally just moving this much, you know, to avoid the pie slice. So, yeah, so that in combination with having people closer, you know, obviously if you have a line and you have to get out, you'll have to move with your line, but the less you can move and the more you can move along your line, the better it'll be.
My other point what I was trying to make though is move into that empty space before you actually have to, because if you do get a line, you'll be safe a lot longer and you won't have to move. Because by the time it comes back to that section, your line will be gone.
Yep.
The line is shorter than the actual pie slices.
Feast is done, so please eat up.
Can I have some?
You bet.
Sure, you lube. Actually, I will put another flash cauldron down.
Oh, thanks, Harima. And I'm gonna go heals. 6 heals is a little bit of an overkill, but the difference that it's gonna make in my DPS, I might as well heals. Thanks for all the goodies, folks. Oops.
And thank you, Spellcheck, for giving me the elusive recipes that I cannot seem to have brought for me for our feast, so I appreciate that. You're welcome. So he's sacrificing making gold by making us well fed, just to say.
If we hit the Hardened Rage, Eric, then I might have you go DPS, because your DPS will be a lot higher than mine.
Thank you for the confidence, but okay.
No, it's true. Just trying to optimize our raid team here, folks.
Everyone's ready. Here we go.
4% last week, guys. Come on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I do not lead witnesses.
Assassination in 5. Take him to the symbols.
3.
Make sure you wait for Queen's Bane to go off.
Watch your step.
Okay, move.
Dodge.
Back to star.
Stay away from lines. Dodge. Watch your step.
Move.
Stay away from lines.
Oh, I taunted on accident. Take him back.
I'm getting.
Watch your step.
Watch the portals, folks. pizza and lines.
Line on you. Three, two.
Assassination. Take him. Take him to the markers. Stay put. Wait for Queensbane.
Watch your step.
Watch the portals.
Dodge.
I got you, Eric. Trying to get you.
Stay away from lines. Dodge. Watch.
Watch the portals.
Run out.
Oh, dead.
Run out. Stay away from lines. Dodge. Watch your step.
Watch the portals. Okay. Pizza and lines.
Line on you. Line on you.
Ah. Back to start.
Three, two, one.
Don't move in prematurely, folks. Stay out there until Queensbane.
Watch your step.
Watch the portals. Perfect. 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 I'm getting Desi.
Stay away from lines. Dodge.
Watch the portals. Be
Pots
careful.
ready. Pots are ready again.
Stay away from lines. Dodge.
Oh, shoot. That was close. Watch the portals.
Transition. Line up.
This is all we got, folks. After this, it's game over.
Line on you. Line on you.
Oh,
So that's it, folks. If we can have more people alive by the time we reach this, then we win.
I'm not sure if it has been suggested, but during that intermission phase, to maximize DPS and minimize damage, you can dance over the line of the two pizza lines you're on, pizza squares, so where you'll never have to run around in a circle.
Yeah.
Very similar to the Silken Court
Yeah,
fight.
we've made this suggestion like 5 times now. Not to cut you off, but people need to start listening to these suggestions. We shouldn't be making the same thing over and over and over again.
You're not wrong, Opti.
I mean, like, yeah, you're not wrong, but it's just like we've said that same kind of thing with the pizza slices 5 times just tonight. We do it almost every time we're on this boss. You know, at some point saying it seems like it's falling on deaf ears if people are still running around all around that circle.
Oh, that's me. I'm all around.
Also, Roz, can I suggest something?
Suggest away.
When you're getting the portal and you're dropping it, like where I'm at on Triangle, just sidestep over. As long as you're in between the 2 portals, you won't get dragged in. And then when the portals pop up, your thing goes off and you can just run forward. And I just... I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm running out.
3, 2.
Ooh, I just made that door. The door boss.
The last time I got died was from Queen's Bane. I don't know why, but it just like one-shot me.
You'll take damage for sure.
Yeah, I've just noticed a couple times that you were like...
Yeah, it's because of this weak aura, like I've been saying. I'm not used to this stuff popping up, and it's just like distracting me. When I didn't have it, I didn't have a problem with it. But now I got this thing saying orbs popping up right in the middle of my screen. Orbs, orbs, orbs.
During that last poll, Per saw somebody down and was going to get him up, and she almost said a practice because if anybody's dead, they just assume it's me.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Oh no, dude, I am.
Hey, sorry I can't be there. I've been sick. Oh no, that's no good.
She spent one whole raid saying everybody that was dead, don't worry, we got you, bees. One whole raid. So I feel your pain.
Well, I get it, but it's fair because I'm normally dead.
Not
I was
at all.
playing my rogue, so I was normally dead too.
All right, folks, let's. Let's. All right, folks, let's shake it off. We can do this. I don't want anyone getting frustrated, right? This is where the brick wall is, and if history proves true, we always prevail. We just need to stick together, be positive. Being negative or cranky it's counterproductive. It's not going to help anybody. So let's just keep it together, folks. It's going to come together. I promise. We're getting better.
So anybody needs to get I love you, man.
All right, let's do this.
Fart.
Yeah, I heard that you were sick. Gosh, I hope you didn't have what I had. Horrible. Fort buff. Fort. We got it.
2, 1.
Okay, last please. Perfect. Okay, assassins, take them out. Take them to your symbols. Stay put. Wait for queens to go off. Watch the portals.
Dodge.
If it's safe, go ahead and pop. Good, good. Back to star.
Line dead.
Stay away from lines. Watch your step.
Watch the portals. Back to star.
Stay away from lines. Dodge. Watch your step.
Watch the portals. Careful here. Okay, pizza and laser beams.
Line on you.
Of course. I'm getting Mary. Okay, back to star.
Three, two, one. Watch your step.
Watch the portals.
Dodge. Stay away from lines.
Ah,
Dodge.
that was a bit rough there. Back to star.
Line dead.
That's my son.
Watch your step.
Watch the portals. Back to star.
Transition.
Okay, pizza and lines.
Line on you.
Back to star. Way to go, Inway.
One.
Don't run in with Queensbane.
Your step. Dodge.
Watch the portals.
Stay away from lines. Dodge.
Ah!
Watch your step.
Watch the portals.
Second potion.
Back to star.
Stay away from
Cookies, health pots.
Dodge.
Rally.
I just died.
Watch your step.
Watch the portals. I gotcha. Rally. Okay, this is all we got, folks.
Land on you.
Holy smokes, God. Go ahead and release, folks. If you can pop, pop.
As soon as I popped, it killed me.
Oh, so
All right, so that's proof. That's proof we can do this. Was that spell check?
I didn't have a soul stone anymore.
Okay. I thought you said I don't want to do this anymore. That's what I thought you said.
If I was a better player, I would have killed.
I said I don't have my thingy anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as I hit reincarnate, I was down.
I'm gonna throw myself under the bus. I forgot to reflask. I feel like that would have done it, and I feel terrible.
That's a great reminder,
I was a
though.
better player. I was a better player. Everybody killed her. See, blame me.
I don't think we should chamois pop on that when we're in the pizza phase, because you come up and you're just instantly taking damage. You're gonna drop below the 10 and die.
Yeah,
Well, it was 2%. So, you know, if breathing on them would have worked, then, you know, why not?
No, I didn't even get a chance to move. As soon as I hit
Yeah.
reincarnate, I was down again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, by the time you can actually react, you're dead.
What's bugging me is I tried to be a little greedy on my bubble. I should have popped it right as soon as we got to the full thing. I could have done a bunch of damage before that went.
And DPM said there's a 0% wipe.
Yeah,
It was 0 point.
He only had like 30,000 health left.
Yeah.
So Spellcheck and I were trying to time it where if he would have died, we would have popped you.
Oh, that's a tough wipe. It sure was, Aaron. Oh.
And we got to repair.
We wanted the glory.
I just want to get past this guy and get onto the slug.
It's not a guy. It's not. Look at it. It's not a guy.
Whatever it is, I'm not gender.
It was a neutral guy reference, like one of the guys.
I say guys. Everyone.
I do too, Eric. It's all good.
Yep.
I'm gonna run Willow to the crib real quick. Give me 2 seconds.
Did they say I'm gonna run Willow to the crypt?
Their child, the crit.
Crib.
Put down repair. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Bless you, child. Thank you, Daddy. Spell check. The line, Daddy.
You're welcome, my son.
Why is your title Snelly?
Because I'm bad at what I do.
Smelly. You should smell some troll's toad.
You are not sick. You are good at what you.
Bad at the game.
I will fight you.
Should Purse go back to DPS? Is it?
I think the healing's been helping, but
I think Earth should be healing. The DPS does kind of need to step it up.
6 heals is a bit overkill, but I think I think it's necessary at this point.
Yeah, that was the first attempt we pretty much had a full raid to the last intermission.
Oh.
Hey, first I can switch if needed.
You're pulling almost 8K. We need you to. Or like 800K.
Is it also bad if I suggest I can go Ellie if needed?
I can use bandages.
Is there anyone who needs pots? Is there anyone who's missing anything? Because that's the difference right there, folks. Right there. Like, don't hesitate to ask.
Anyone need oil? Anything like
Yeah, I gave bees like 20 Algary oils earlier if anybody needs any.
Anybody need a foot shoulder massage?
I do.
Alright, I'll get on my drag theater real quick.
I need a we win button.
That's coming.
Give me 1 second first. I'll check. So give me like 4 of those potions.
I give you 20.
I don't like running on no, the tempered potions.
Okay.
There. B.A. Baracus. You're doing great, man. I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh yeah, no, not at all.
I said 5.
You said
Are you
4.
hard of counting? You're hard of counting, aren't you?
You said 4.
Alrighty, folks.
You're hard of counting, right?
Let's bring it together. Let's get this Joker down.
Was Inway back?
Inway is back.
Oh.
If we hit the Hardened Rage again, then we're gonna have to rejig our comp.
2, 1.
Don't move in. Don't move in until Queen's Bane goes out.
Watch your step.
Okay, watch the portals.
Dodge.
Okay, back to star.
Run out. Stay away from lines. Dodge.
Ah,
Watch the step.
watch the portals.
Oh.
Back to star.
Ooh, she popped me like a balloon.
From lines. Dodge.
That was a laser beam, folks. That wasn't ran out. Watch the portals. Okay, let's wipe it up.
Transition.
Just staying in the pizzas.
I have a soul stone.
Okay, don't.
And that wasn't me that did that, right?
No, it was not you.
Executed. Nothing personal, just business.
Don't release. Don't release. Don't release.
It feels so good to swirl that red line around.
All right, check all your goodies. Lube up.
Have a new cookie?
Does anybody have a potion to make me a better player? I love that one.
Practice. You're doing great.
Yeah, I think you're being way too hard on yourself.
Absolutely. Hey, Aglos! I believe.
Come over to blue and drop cookie.
in a practice, to be honest, your plus is way more better than your minus. To be honest, you're awesome.
You've been talking about girlfriend or what?
And your attitude, everything.
Well, I appreciate that, buddy. I'm having a great time.
Yep, I keep yelling at myself every time I screw up, so.
I mean, you have that early pull timer every once in a while. That's good.
All right, here we go.
4, 3,
Stay focused, folks.
1. My secret lies with you.
Okay, portal's out. Get him out. Get him out.
2, 1.
Stay put. Don't move into the group until Queen's Bane goes off. Okay, watch the portals.
Dodge.
Back to star.
Ooh.
Dodge. Watch your step.
Portals. Oh, God, that's a tough fight. Back to star. Don't you dare.
Looks nice, yes, man.
Portals, portals. Come on.
Transition.
Pizza and laser beams. Ah.
Line on you.
Of course. Back to star.
Three, two,
Run 'em out.
1. Watch footstep.
Watch the portals.
Dodge.
Watch out, it's coming through the middle.
Stay away from lines. Dodge.
Portals. Ah, I can't answer the phone right now, sweetheart.
Run out. Stay away from lines. Dodge. Watch your step.
Portals. Ah, don't you dare. Let's get Eric up.
Transition.
Okay, more pizzas and laser beams.
Line on you.
Of course. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Line on you.
Back to star. Hershey, you're gonna have to wait like 2 minutes, kiddo. 2 minutes. Assassination. Take them out. Stay put.
Watch your step.
Watch the portals.
Dodge.
I got Desi.
Second battle pot is up.
Second pot.
Dodge. Watch your step.
Watch the portals. Let's get a rally, please. Thank you.
Stay away from lines.
I'm sorry, sweetie. No, I can hear you. I can't do anything. Watch the portals. I did say that. I did, sweetheart. Sorry. Cookies, health pots, folks.
Line on you.
There it is.
Line on you.
Nice job.
There it is.
I just wanted to say
Holy.
I believe in all of you.
Oh my God, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, come on. My rolls are broken.
Thank God. Thank God.
I can lead it for you, Opti.
Kill. Almost. There's 15 minutes left.
And I'm still waiting
Oh,
on that
yes.
BOE. It's because I'm a nice uncle.
Gonna leave, we need to do the fake rain check.
You waiting on what, bro?
Look, I just wanted to get out of
My
the
BOE from last week for being a grant. Because I passed on that trinket.
Gratz Rima on that trinket and Opti on that trinket.
Thank you. Picture?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
People are running away.
Face the red chair up there, the red throne or something. Or maybe you want that behind you.
Maybe in between.
Does they have the chest in the background?
Face the doorway.
Maybe skull.
I say we stand in front of the throne.
Yeah, face skull.
Yeah, I'll picture. Me and a tank are there. So I'm
Put
just
the
saying.
bed in the background.
Whoa.
So let's see here.
Oh, we gotta wait for everybody to get here. We got Harima coming.
So we want to face Skull.
Yeah. There we go.
Anyone
That
have a
trinket
banner
is
they can
weird.
put down? I know it's thankfully it's not my best in slot because I would
Oh,
hate
that
having
was
to
the
use
thing.
that.
Well, that Void Reaper contract is
There's a hammer.
second slot tank and for bear, and it rolled me off spec.
Can we have a timer on the picture so we can go redeem it for him?
Anyone drop a banner? Mine's on cooldown.
They said hammer. I dropped a hammer.
Oh, that's okay.
I think I can.
What's it called?
Banner.
Battle standard of coordination.
Is it David?
Bruce.
All right, it's all good. All right. Say cheese in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Eric,
What fool?
don't make me angry.
I don't like you as you're nice. I certainly don't like you as you're angry.
No, the fun part.
Killing trash for 10 minutes?
One attempt on the slug boss. We gotta do it.
Okay, don't look at it like killing trash. Look at it like collecting BOEs.
That would be true if it had ever dropped for me.
Oh, no. Concermo fair.
We're at like, I don't know how many, so.
You guys took a wrong turn. There's 2 mods over here that we can
I'd rather try to get the boss down than do BOEs.
Fine.
But you gotta do the BOEs before you go to the boss.
Can everyone shut up for a second? Sorry. It's gonna be fun to see bees get yeeted to oblivion.
Yes.
I'm not going in.
That's what you think. We have priests.
I apologize for being snarky.
No, you don't.
I can go in.
You made me laugh. It was good.
If
What do you
not
read?
once said I can go in there and deal with the trap.
Roz, you can redirect to Eric and score 1 billion brownie points.
I like 1 billion gold.
If I had that much gold, sure.
I'll give you 10k if you misdirect to Eric.
There's lots of
I'll
mechanics.
add 20 on top of that. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. There's lots of mechanics for this next boss, folks. I know we only have a few minutes, so I'll give you the Cole's Notes version, and we're only going to focus on the first canister. I'm not going to talk about the second or the third canister. We're just going to focus on the first one. If I explain all 3, it's just going to be too much, and it's going to be too overwhelming.
But we all have homework for next week.
We do. That's right.
I will not be here next week. I will be at work.
Are we doing a continuation next week?
I might entertain that idea.
Both your tanks are dead.
I have malaria next week.
Malaria.
What does a continuation mean?
So that means we would start here. And
Sounds nice, but I think we should focus on getting gear still.
I that's what I said last week, but this week we had a lot of items go to Transmog and Greed.
I would argue that gear isn't our problem. Mechanics is our problem.
To be fair on the gear side, we also had basically no cloth gear drop. Not that I need a lot, but I wasn't paying attention to mail, leather, plate. I don't imagine that there was a lot of variety though. We also didn't have like any caster weapons or caster trinkets other than the one that just dropped off this fall.
But let's be honest, the casters actual players. You know what I mean? Let's be real.
Considering some of them are, doing massive damage yet.
Okay.
Can't we just skip Princess and come here?
We can.
Go upstairs. Yeah, just come straight.
Actually, that might be a good idea. Because it is, like, I get the impulse to do a skip, but it would be pretty demoralizing to be on this boss for 3 hours for the entire night. It takes us an hour to get here, and that gives us goodies in our vault. So, the trade-off is we lose an hour and we prog for 2. So that's not too bad.
You also
Can
get
I suggest a
Aggie
compromise?
to do upgrades on your items too.
We
We
don't
do
do a
have
skip until we get Brood down, and then we can just work on Princess again, because Princess
My
is the
just
nightmare.
compromise right now, we focus on trying this boss and we talk about what we do next week.
Oh, sorry, Desi, go ahead. You were interrupted.
No, it's fine.
No, what were you saying?
I thought it was a great idea, Des.
Let's get Brood down. Don't skip. Go straight to Brood. Once we get Brood down, then start doing the skip. Because if we focus on Brood, and don't do the skip and then go to Princess, we're just gonna get stuck.
Well, we have to have 3 kills before the skip, so I don't think anybody has to skip yet, do we?
Sorry, I am at wit's end tonight with my anxiety. I didn't mean skip. I meant hold the lockout.
Yeah.
Oh. That's right. All right. Okay, folks. I know we only have 7 minutes, but it's a fight that we just can't YOLO. Like we need to know the mechanics. So first thing, I would ask anyone if you have like any special marking add-ons, make sure you turn those off, because I don't want the marks that are going to be placed on folks who have the dosage from DBM. I just don't want any conflicts there. Secondly, this is a cleave fight, so it might be beneficial for folks to change to their mythic build instead of just their customary raid build. What else do I got here? Okay, the difference, the heroic mechanic is 3 folks are going to get sticky web. You just run out, make sure you're out of the group, you ask for a dispel, you're going to radiate damage, and then you're going to web anyone who's in your circle. So it's really important that you're out of the group before you ask for a dispel. In terms of cooling, healing cooldowns, for the first, we're only going to do the first canister, so that'll be Yasmin and Eric. So when she starts channeling the blood, we will take a crazy amount of damage. So Yasmin and Eric, you're going to be first on cooldowns for that first canister. Tanks.
Copy.
Sorry, go ahead.
I say copy.
Okay. Tanks, the spiders, they hit like a truck. And so healers, we need to be mindful of this, because with the tank mechanic, any missing health on the tank is going to be reflected back onto the raid. So we have to make sure that our tanks are always topped up. Otherwise, it's going to hurt the raid more. The only other thing that I'm going to say, those folks who get experimental dosage, they're going to be marked with blue, green, purple, red. That's from DBM. And so what I've done here is I've marked the eggs blue, green, purple, red. So easy peasy. Blue goes to blue, red goes to red, purple goes to purple, green goes to green. Okay, and those are the eggs that you're breaking. Tanks, you will always be on blue. So tanks are going to take the boss and kite it to blue. Blue is the worm ad. So you're going to have your tanks and melee on blue. You guys are responsible for interrupting that worm ad on blue. Any questions? Perfect.
Can I get a summon back? I mistakenly went somewhere I shouldn't have been.
Anything for you, sir.
You're saying that when we get that debuff, we're automatically going to get the symbol above our head to
Correct.
go to that circle?
Yep, I've got it set up that way.
Doesn't one of the tanks right now already have the green?
It'll change.
We're going to remove those. Yep. And then once we clear those eggs, I will mark the next set of eggs. And so again, tanks, you're always going to be kiting the boss to blue. Melee, you're always going to be on blue. The worm is the priority. We have to get that worm down and interrupted.
Wait, I'm sorry, I don't understand that. Could you repeat that? I apologize deeply.
So when the experimental dosage goes out and folks need to break their eggs, melee and tanks and boss are going to be on blue, because that's the worm ad. And so it'll be melee, tank, you guys are responsible for getting that worm ad down and also interrupting that worm ad.
Do we need to stagger interrupts, or is it just one interrupt?
If we have all melee on blue, which is what we should have, we shouldn't miss an interrupt. Now, once we get to the second canister, which we'll worry about next week, we're going to need another interrupt rotation, because we're going to have 2 worms. All right, so let's give it a go.
He's in a good spot to pull, so might be a quick pull timer.
We're going to lust at start. So we're opening up a worm and 3 spiders. So tanks, this is going to be pretty heavy, but we're going to have lust to help.
Two and boss. AOE.
So it's going to be that, and that one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Special.
Move to your markers. Okay. Sorry, these are the webs. Move out, ask for dispel.
Dispel skull.
Okay, eggs, move to your markers.
I don't see the purple ones.
All melee should be on blue right now. We're interrupting and DPSing that worm. Run out if you need to dispel.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so this is going to be blue.
AoE.
Priority are the ads, I assume.
Yep.
Red.
The next markers are out, so take note of where they are. Run out if you need to dispel.
AoE.
Dispel red.
Take your markers to where they need to go. Green to green, blue to blue, purple to purple, red to red. All melee should be on blue.
Brackus needs a dispel.
There's another worm back there going off.
Okay, that means that a worm was broken when it shouldn't have been. So make sure you're taking your symbol to the right symbol, folks.
That's my fault. I could not see the blue square.
That's okay.
Now that I know where it would have been.
We also have bugs, like the little ones running around.
So CC those best as we can, AoE them down.
Worm pop.
Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3.
Red.
Toned bus.
Worm in
storm.
It,
Let's do one more attempt, just for poops and gigs. That was amazing. That was really, really well done, folks.
I have a soul stone.
Perfect. Don't release, folks.
For the parasites, when they focus on you, you can't let them hit you. When they hit you, they multiply. When they multiply, they hit somebody else, and they multiply again, and they just keep on going. You have to CC them in some way and AoE them down.
And if you're going to run away, run through the melee groups, so that way those parasites will chase you through the melee group. And so there'll be lots of DPS to kill them.
Is it a fixate thing or it's
It
a
is.
threat?
Yeah, it's a fixate.
Run out. Boss aggro.
I was trying to get Opti.
Yep.
Yeah, I got the res. As soon as it resets, I'll accept it.
Sorry, I need another one.
Should be safe now.
I got you, Bruce.
Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't see how it pops. I didn't think you got it.
This is a crazy, crazy hectic fight. That was an excellent first pull. And I do know that there's 100 different ways to do this fight. I have researched a ton of different strategies, and I've chosen this one based on what I think our strengths and weaknesses are. So like I said, I know there's other ways to do this, but I feel this is going to work for us. So let's give this one a try moving forward before we suggest any other routes. And besides, this is the route that I've tried to memorize all week, and I've got all sorts of hand-drawn maps all over my office right now of worms and spiders and critters, oh my.
Well, thanks for doing all that work. That's amazing.
Oh, that for sure. You guys.
So first,
Yep.
this is the strat that I did on Sunday.
Oh,
and
good.
It works beautifully if people go to their marks.
Exactly.
And don't get tagged by the parasites.
Exactly.
Even if you go to your marks and we pick up all the ads and get all the interrupts, if you ignore the parasites, it's a wipe.
Right.
So target kill bars.
And just so you know, folks, since I'm putting down the markers, I probably won't get a lot of dispels off. So healers, just be mindful of that. I probably can't contribute a whole lot to the dispels.
I think we were getting the dispels off fairly
Oh,
well.
you guys are doing great. I'm just saying, if you're looking at the logs and you're like, oh, Purse didn't do any dispels, it's because I'm trying to mark the route as to where we need to go next.
I had to ask for a dispel a few times, and it was a long time. I was out there all alone.
There are cooldowns on it. Like,
So just to clarify, you want us to call for the spell when we're safe, or
When you're safe,
you want
yeah.
just the healers? Okay, so we do call it out.
Yes.
Okay.
So no premature dispels either, folks. Because if we're dispelling someone in the group, they're going to root people around them.
It's like the tandy fight.
Exactly.
Red. Special coming.
Not already?
So
Okay, get to your markers, eggers. Purple to purple, red to red, blue to blue, green to green.
AoE.
Well done. Okay, that's going to now be
skull.
Blue,
Goldenrod.
green,
Toned
purple, and red.
AoE. Red. Toned purple.
Way to go, tanks. All right, eggers, get ready.
AoE.
Go, Dasher.
Match up the symbols. Go, go, go. All melee should be on blue. Interrupts on that worm. Get it down.
Toned gross. AoE.
Okay, now I need
Spider's loose.
blue.
They target you.
Dispel and grab. Oh, you got.
I got you.
Oh, you beat me to it.
So for this next set, we're going to have two symbols group up. That's going to be blue and X will be grouped up. Because we only have 3 eggs to destroy. Match up the symbols. Go, go, go.
Got a lot of parasite.
Go, Dasher.
Yeah, we still got parasites running around.
We're doing great. We are doing great.
Interrupt. The target you.
Okay, next one. We
Toned
got
gross.
so blue,
AoE.
green,
Red.
purple,
Oh,
and red. I need 3 range with interrupts.
Target you.
I need those 3 range to go to green.
Coming.
So melee will be on blue to interrupt the worm on blue, and the 3 range will be on panties to interrupt that worm. Okay, next one. Match up the symbols. Go, go, go.
Ghost.
I can't find it. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't make it in time. I'm so sorry.
So that's going to be
Spell skull.
blue, green.
Pop.
Yes, please.
AoE.
And X.
Red.
Okay, tanks will be going to blue next. Eggers, match up the symbols.
AoE.
Interrupt range group will be going to panties. Interrupt range group to interrupt the worm on panties.
I got blue.
The target you. Toned. AoE.
so it's spider running around.
Target you.
Index interrupt on green. Good job.
The worm with a bruise about to pop.
AoE. The target you.
Heading over to blue next.
The target you.
We have a word enraged worm.
So when that happens, the worm is going to speed up the cast, and it's pretty much going to be constant, and we just won't be able to keep up with the interrupts. That was incredible. Well done, folks. Holy smokes.
So, did you note the number of parasites there at the end?
A lot.
Crazy. It's crazy. So
Yeah.
when we transitioned from the first area to the second area, there was one parasite left.
Yep.
It was almost dead. It bit somebody, poof, 12 parasites.
And when they get enraged or from the blood, it's double that. It's even worse. We are. Guys, I'm really proud of us on this fight. Really, really well done. Great job.
So look at your specs for next week and see if you can figure out anything that you have that'll do a mass AoE so that we can mass stun or root or something so we can get them all grouped up and AoE them down while doing everything else.
Binding shot, which I dropped.
All shamans should have a refined totem.
Great.
Spec for that fight.
And
Also,
for
hope
next
you have
week.
more grippy hands next week.
Right, yes. And for next week, in terms of volunteers, when we get to that second canister, we're going to need what I'm going to call a green team. So that's going to be 3 range on that green marker, which will be the second worm. That team will be responsible for interrupting that worm. So just think, kind of plan ahead. If you want to be part of the green team, that would be terrific because it's unavoidable. We need 3 range to be interrupting that worm.
It's a magical cast, right?
I mean, it's a cast.
It's just a cast.
Yeah.
It's a cast. It's able to be interrupted by your interrupt.
I do it then. I got a 12-second interrupt. So.
It is not
Awesome.
able to be interrupted by stun. So you can't burn your interrupt and then think I've got it. The stun will not get it. You need to use an actual interrupt.
Hey, breakfast.
Hey, buddy.
Do you still want to chat breakfast instead?
Would you be keen for tomorrow?
Yeah, it's fine.
I figured out why I wasn't getting the green crest I was supposed to get because I maxed out. They hate me.
So I did want to just point one thing out that I was going to point out earlier is when we were talking about continuing or not continuing, we are still fairly early in this tier. Anyway, so we've got a lot of time. Like we still haven't even gotten to patch 11.0.5. So we've got a lot of time yet. So we are, we don't need to rush.
Just to minorly correct you, 11.05 is this Tuesday. Probably thinking 11.07, which is January-ish.
So I mean, okay, it's still not out yet. It's this Tuesday yet. So my point is, we're not even at that point. So there's no reason for us to rush and hold lockouts. We've got a lot of time.
Good night, folks.
Hi, everyone.
Night.
Get out of trouble.
Thanks, everybody. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week or this week. Hey, so when do we do, real quick, mythics?
As in dungeon mythics?
Yeah, like, I'm having a real hard time pugging them. It's been abusive. And I just didn't know how it works because there's only 5 slots. So what do? They get together and then they decide who is going to go with who kind of thing?
There's events on the calendar.
Yeah, we do a catch-up day on Monday that normally either tells or mythics. I'm not sure what the other day for mythics is.
Thursday, 8 o'clock on Thursday is best chilled keys also.
Yeah, that's Eric's chill keys. I could never go to that, so I forget about it. So Monday and Thursday. And normally what happens is everybody that signs up gets all invited into a raid. They divide it up into cohesive groups, and then the groups break off into one group.
Well, if anybody's around tomorrow night, I'd love to do some keys if you guys are keen. Anybody that wants.
Tomorrow morning.
So tomorrow night, tomorrow's Monday, make sure you sign up for the Oh Crap reset runs. Tomorrow's Sunday? Oh, thank God.
Say Saturday. We're Saturday, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Monday night is the oh crap night.
In 45 minutes tomorrow will be Monday, or 47.
It's all good.
If you buy Snow some coffee, she may run you through some.
Hey,
in the mornings.
it's gonna be Monday somewhere.
True.
All right, guys, thank you so much.
Thanks for coming, buddy. You did great.
And Tanks, well done, kiting the boss to the blue marker every time. Super job.
Yeah, you did great.
Yep.
I got confused on one word.
Well done. No, it's great. Like that was essentially phase 3, like canister 3.
Yeah. Great job hitting your heal spells tonight.
Yeah, our break point on that boss is going to be the parasites, though. I don't think it'll be the interrupts or the spiders. It's going to be the parasites.
And that typically is where it is.
I set up a talent spec that I have cat totem, so I can cat totem stuff.
A purse?
Yeah.
You have a macro that puts the markers down, or you do it manually?
I have, like, it's through Method Raid Tools, so I do have that. It's not as quick as I would like it to be, but I do have an add-on that does it.
Something to think about. I don't know if it's possible or not. Can you try to keep the left or right order of the colors the same? Like sometimes blue's on the left, sometimes it's on the right, or.
Well, blue is always going to be where the worm is.
Okay, blue is the worm there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense then. Because I was trying to memorize the order from left to right instead of having to look around the map for it. But if blue indicates a worm, that's good.
Yeah, that's.
If you're ever looking for blue, look for the Kool-Aid man. He's standing on blue.
Hey, Kool-Aid! The tanks will always have the boss on blue.
Correct.
So if you have blue, come to the tanks.
Yeah. And I will share the map that I'm following with the raid in preparation for next week. So that way you can see the madness here that I have in front of me.
Yeah, the map I have written down is old now.
Yeah, I have the
some
Discord
notes.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I did post it
I
in.
do my own set of notes that I got a couple notebooks.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's great. It makes a difference.
Wait, you said you posted it?
I did. Yeah. Yeah, it's in the Brood Twister.
And that's basically
Well, that you
going by
posted 7
this.
days ago?
Yeah, that one.
The eggs, right? Sorry.
What's that? Sorry?
The markers are actually sitting on top of the size of the eggs. So that's, you can tell which type of worm is in by what type of egg it is, right? By
Correct.
just
Yeah.
Visually looking at it. Okay.
Yep. And so that's me planning ahead of time where the route is, and then putting the symbols, the correct symbols on the eggs. Where is it now?
Gonna be honest, I didn't think we'd get it down with 6 healing and 20-person group.
Right.
That was impressive.
Yeah, that means the DPS had to compensate there. So great job, DPS.
What's the, so we killed it in 620. Is it like 630? Like what's the, when does it turn into insta-death?
Like in terms of the heart and rage?
Yeah, is it like 6.5 minutes or,
I have
or
to
like 10 seconds off or?
I
have
would
to
say
double
close
check.
to it, because once that third intermission phase ends, it's done.
Yeah, and it was almost over, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think we had a little more time than the normal pool we were getting to that point. Because I was watching the percentage on each intermission, and you essentially have to do it minimum 34% per intermission by the time that intermission ends in order to beat that in rate.
Right.
And the first intermission we were at 64%, and then the second one we were at, I want to say close to 30, but then by the time it went into intermission, we had less than 7%. And at that point, because that attempt beforehand, we were at 10% and got it down to 0.9. So it just worked out perfectly. Everything that last attempt fell perfect.
Yeah, our damage is actually not that bad. If you look at the graph for the entire fight, like it's hard to tell where the intermissions are, because it's really not that bad. People are still getting good uptime in the intermissions.
Yeah, that's a huge factor there. A lot of DPS was being lost in the intermission because of people trying to avoid everything, and which, yes, we're learning to fight. It is going to happen. But that last attempt, we had a lot more uptime on the boss consistently.
And Snow, I posted in the Brood Twister channel another egg root. It's the exact same one that I originally posted, but you'll notice I've highlighted the worms, and those are the highlighted worms that the tanks will always go to. So for next weekend when you're tanking, that's your positioning. That's where you'll want to be.
Okay. Thank you.
For sure. So you'll always, always, always be on blue. I'll make sure that I mark that worm always, always, always with blue. And then once we get to canister 2, I will always, always, always mark the second worm green. And so that'll be our green team. That'll be our interrupt range green team. That'll always go to green for the second canister. And then like B says, canister 3 is when it's just all crazy with the cluster parasites. Again, I can't state this enough. Really impressed with those couple attempts on Brood.
That went well, yeah.
Yeah, I invited Malik to the guild purse. That's Abractus's shaman.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, one thing we'll have to, if we have multiple DKs next week, if they're going to use Slappy Hands, make sure they're not being targeted before they cast Slappy Hand.
Oh, very good. Yeah. Yep.
But if we can time Slappy Hand and Passer Totem perfectly, it'll give us a nice chance to stun them, burn them all down, all in the same area.
Yeah, we also could use the evokers to like stand behind the spawns and punt them into the boss. Like our AoE pushback is really good for that sort of thing.
Yeah, the only thing I would be worried about that again is with them being affixed to someone. If you knock them into the person they're affixed to, a lot more ag.
Well, you gotta stun them immediately. You would.
Yeah.
I think that's
all right.
what they're doing on Mythic, right? They're punting them. They're pushing them.
Okay, if you're still hanging out and still watching, I really appreciate you hanging out with me all night. Thank God we got Assassin down and some really great attempts on Brood. So fantastic. We'll see you guys next weekend.